Okay. How well this is going to work. But it seems that my audio is a little messed up at the moment, so I apologize for that. So I can also take my headphones off, because it doesn't matter. Might have extra things in the background. Okay, so we are back. Welcome back to ARK. I did do a little bit off the camera. The Ravagers are now raised, and I also did, if I am not mistaken, it should be in here, get a Therizina. It was only a level 50, but it was such cool colours I thought I have to get it, and then sort it out later. Taming them is a bit of a nightmare due to the fact that they spawn, not spawn, that was the word, wrong word. Let's try and see if I can just turn this down a little bit. It shouldn't make a difference to the in-game audio for you, but it should make a difference to the microphone. Their torpor time between when they wake up is such a pain in the butt because it's so fast. I had to keep feeding it ARK berries. What are you at? You are 90% done, I guess, then. Yeah. So you're nearly done. We have to science some things. I need to science stuff today. I need to know about greenhouse effect in a cave. I need to know whether we need to put greenhouse outside or inside. And for that, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where that actually is. In here. I'm pretty sure that I unlocked it. In fact, I'm 100% sure that I unlocked it. Oh, it's not part of that. I didn't unlock any immigrants because I think these windows do the same job. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there they are. Oh, they're S+ ones. They're not. Okay. That's fine. And they're pretty cheap too. So they're S+, so they're over here, not part of the science fiction. Fine. Here we go. Snap. Can toggle visibility of sides, can snap to foundations and ceilings. Alright, so let's just pull in up. We are gonna need stuff. We are woefully short on stone. That we can fix. No, in here we can't. That's stupid. It's not in there, is it? Gatherers. Go back. Because the one thing we do have is quite a bit of stuff down here that will do for what we need. Everybody in this picture. Let's put it away, I suppose. Take this stuff out. I don't think it's part of the floor. So I apologise if the audio is a little bit messed up on this one today. I do apologise. It's because if I don't start ARK with the headphone selected, it won't change. when you change it, so I'm stuck with it because I don't have that software mixer anymore because that was giving me such issues. No, it was not worth the hassle anymore. That is what it is. I mean, hopefully the actual normal audio is louder than what the mic picks up in the background. Oh, you're already overweight. Okay. By how much? Barely anything. Oh, but get you to that. Get off. Will you follow me? So I don't think we're in close enough range for me to actually do this. Yeah, you see, all structures are not nearby. So we're not close enough, but if it will follow me up to here fairly quickly, or at least quicker than if I was riding it, we should be good. Right now we can do it still. And I want that sent to a metal storage box that contains the main stuff. 6,100 and some change. And you can go back in there, stairs. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this, where I'm going to put it. That will all depend, I guess, on whether or not we get greenhouse effect from being indoors. So what I'm going to do is just make a block, because we can pick it up, so it's not an issue. It's not like we're going to waste it. I'm not worried about water just yet, because that I can do with it. But if this will... say if I connect it to... When I said about connecting it to stuff. Yeah. Oh, it fits on top of. Okay. I see what you're putting down. But it only fits on top of standard ones. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem because I think I have some standard floors and ceilings in here. Yeah, I have two in here, that'll do. I do not have any square foundations, but not to worry about. If you're work that way, would you work this way? Me to do this first. So you work like that, and then in theory, you fit on top of that one. No, you want to fit on top of that one. Really? You don't want to fit on top of this one. But you will connect. Oh, because I had the wrong one. I'm such an idiot. Alright, so, not irrigated. Greenhouse effect 0%. Not fertilized, not irrigated yet. I know that. But what I want to know is I'm going to need... I'm going to do it with... some pieces that I already have, so... grab you. And then I need minimum of 3 glass walls so that I can at least make a roof. And the only reason I grabbed the circular, the slanted roof is because I wanted to try and not break that greenhouse effect 0%. Is that because of composite walls, or is it because it's not outdoors? So again, we will science this and take it outside. I want to read. I need to read what this is. Frame for use with a window. Composite glass wall. Doesn't say anything about greenhouse effect. Whereas, pretty sure greenhouse still. Yeah, they all say greenhouse, aren't they? They don't say anything about. Oh, excellent for growing crops. Okay. No, don't demolish. Pick you up. You up. You up. You up. You up. Beautiful. And then we will go on science some more. And so much else. Seriously? Why did you do that? I'm not asked you to do that. Okay? I want you to go here. I want you to begin. Okay. You're going to be an absolute bitch about it, aren't you? Foundation support when I did that. I really want to have to make a foundation when I don't really need a foundation. Okay then, let's make a foundation. Next one. We will wrap you like that. You like that. You. I don't think it needs to be fully encapsulated. It's greenhouse effect 0%. Okay, so do these not do the greenhouse? Let's see anything in there that gives me any indication that it does. Should just be really weird greens zeros. And again, I would assume that you would still say greenhouse effect, even if it's not. I have to quickly look this up. Castles, keeps, mod, let's see if I get a castles, keeps, and fort science fiction here. Merging. Okay. Let's see what it said. Could we get greenhouse effect on the composite grass? These would definitely be helpful. If it's not doable, at least unblock it so that when I put S glass plus over the top, yes, please, I greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect. Awesome, it is. I was able to by merging you guys ceiling panels and the rest of the ceilings done with structures plus grass out sloped. I know my work around earlier, and some point in my screenshot noted that even my complaint about unsightly capital result. Facts and blocks, yes, I agree. And this was like years ago. 23 Dance into Rest. For me, you can or should rely entirely on someone or someone else to accomplish that for you. Is there any different in meaning someone else? The game on the original device because that suits person. Okay. Nothing been done to rectify this. You know what I'm saying? Using another mod. So, from what I can gather, doing it with these windows is not going to work. So, that works. I can't make SQL's windows in but I can. So the mega thing was switched. Which I have not unlocked. That is very unfortunate. 30. That takes me a lot of reserves. That's not good. I guess it is what it is. I need to make 3 of these for now. One of these for now. Just for sciencing. This works, and I will go back to putting it out the other end. I just want to actually see whether or not we get the effect that we're after using this original set. No, greenhouse effect 0. That's good because I can't actually get to it in here. I couldn't tell you if it was working or not that way. No, greenhouse effect 60%. Is that because the day's coming? So let me take you. Again, I don't really know for sure, but I would definitely hazard a guess that that is definitely not. That doesn't even say 60%. Oh, sciencing. Again, it's weird. That doesn't say 60% either anymore. Oh, no, it does. Okay, so let us see if suppositions are correct or incorrect about whether or not it works inside the cave. this. 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 Why not? It's just primarily part of the day, or it has to be outside. By the look of it, it's gonna have to be outside. Today's definitely not changing to 60%. Great. Well, that only works on that part of the sciencing. As for this, yeah. I have no sulfates apparently. Don't know why. Well, probably because I put them in the ravagers already. It's just that. That. Okay, so that now leads me into an even bigger dilemma as to what I do, how I build this greenhouse. That's a very good question. Oh. Makes it hard for me to jump off them. Really? Really? Great. I don't control that there either. Okay, this is turning into a absolute nightmare of how I can do this. And make it aesthetically pleasing. That's the trick. I'm sure at some point I would have had a idea. What's it called about that? Oh, a lot of blood. Okay. berries actually give you some better work. Should be interesting to take that. Should be. Okay. Quick next bit of science. Okay. Work through this. Let's see what it... Really? This is beyond a joke. Why am I stuck? Oh, your infantry is too heavy to them. That's right, this needs blood somewhere. That explains a lot. Does it not? Should work. Alright, and then we can do this. Place product where it's supposed to be. Here. Make a quick dirty attempt at a greens. I'm guessing that it is technically undercover here and it's not going to work either. Well, this is... Wrong gun. So, question being is, what do I do now? Because before we can progress much further, I need to make a farm. And if making one inside here is not going to work, then we have a bit of an issue. Do we not? I assume. Best course of action. It's definitely to do one out here somewhere. But where is thing? Oh God, what? Who, what, where, and I'm leaving you away from my base because I do not want to know. Oh, good God. Jesus. I did not expect him to do that. I need to get to my inventory. I need to get a Pokeball out. So I need to kind of give him something else to play with for a minute. Which isn't me. But I think unfortunately I'm the best target. No, just found something else. So we are putting on the bat. What level were you, kind sir? Oh, you were 45. You know what? You're nothing. Who knew what? So should we just emptying out the that's inventory. We'll take those, drop the rest. So at least it gives me a chance to look at my surroundings. I mean, we have a lot of area we can work with. The problem comes, we have a lot of area that we can work with that can be easily got at. I kind of wanted to make it closer, so it wasn't so difficult to get in and out. Sciencing, never fun. I don't know. I have to think about this because I don't want it so far away that I have to keep an eye on it. We'll see with the amount of Rexes and things that come bouncing around. It's not going to be fun if they keep breaking it every 5 minutes. Oh, the roll rats are back. And the Ravagers are now back. Okay. What level are you? 20 and 50. You're all garbage. You're garbage levels. I am kind of tempted just to get rid of you. Just in case we can actually get some better ones to spawn. Get rid of you like that. There we go. And of course, doing stuff in the cave might help the things to respawn. The loot drops. Might be good. But I doubt that. Oh, the Karkanos is back. Okay. Interesting. It's a 145 Karkanos, but he's got low melee and low health. He's not that good. For a 145, it's not that good. Must be nighttime. The Megos. Oh no, it's a Palovia. And a Rock Drake. Hello. Hello. Things definitely changing in here. It's definitely changing. So you two are still asleep, but there's a Palovia. Only a level 20, but still enough to pull me off this. And then the Rock Drake, how big was it? I think 95. The Rock Drake would be enough to get me. That's another Rock Drake I've just seen there, I think. Or am I twitching? I might be tweaking there, but I could have swore I saw another Rock Drake there a second ago, invisible. Well, maybe I'm losing it. Okay, so that's a thing. But still no loot drops in there. You've got 2 roll rats back. I guess the more I keep killing everything in here and cleaning it out, the better it will be. And we shall see what we shall see. And we pause again. Still annoys the crap out of me. Still not as bad as the Xbox one. That was almost to a minute and a half at one point, I think. Yeah, so sciencing this greenhouse has not gone particularly well. The only other alternative is we move. And we move from here and find somewhere else to go. which of course is an option. Where is another option? Oh, red drop, red drop. We're going for the red drop. No, we're not. Hang on. No, we're not. We've got no energy. We're not going for the red drop yet. Okay. Yeah, so interesting dilemmas that we face when we could move. Part of me would be hard put to say goodbye to that place because it looks like I've put in a lot of work, and I have put in a lot of work from what I've seen in the videos and what I've done since. Oh, it's a purple drop, it's not a red drop. Let's turn it off because I'm like a surprise. I do wish I could turn that off. But where would I move? Somewhere near metal would be preferable. I mean, it's that whole thing where going back to where I was before, the original. Oh, you're not pleasant to play with. You know what? I might actually just switch these on and see whether or not it's worth it. It's a nope. It's not worth it. Not for a green saddle BP for that one of those that I'm never going to tame. It's not worth it. There's a lot of places I could go. That is outdoors that would be more suited. I know here there is an underground cave somewhere about here, I think, maybe slightly further around. Not entirely sure. There is a big underground cave, the space biome. But again, without scuba tank, it's not really viable. I don't really want to have to move everything. If I'm going to move everything, God knows how I'm going to do it. I don't really want to live on the volcano because that is, let's face it, too warm and filled with a lot of 140 ARK, paleo 1, 23 in melee, 19 in health. Not the world's best. But again, if you can find one with a health stat, you can try and breed them together to get the relative ones. Haha, you can't get me up there. I'm gonna be gone by the time you realize I'm here. But other than that, I don't know. Short of that, it's, back, like I said, back where I was before, but the problem with that is you've got a lot of large, like, Karchers and Evo stuff that seems to spawn down there. There is also, we can move to Helm's Deep, but again, that's not really great, because again, it's underwater, it's underground, and that's, again, taking me away from the whole point of moving if I'm not, if you are they doing exactly the same movements at exactly the same time? The whole point to get out, to have a greenhouse, so that we're outside, going underground or in another cave or somewhere, is not really efficient. So I don't think building over there is really what we want to do. I mean, I don't really want to move because we've got a lot of stuff that we would have to take. Moving to one of these islands would be safe, but we have limited resources. So that's not really preferable either. Again, the best option would be to try and find some way of getting getting that outside. I mean, I could build above all of that water that's in the front. But again, we have this thing where there's a lot of stuff that comes around. But it would mean water would be really easy to get. But of course it would not be aesthetically as pleasing as it could be. I mean, there are a lot of spaces that we could put it. I mean, like where I was going to build originally here, we could put it here. We could always build this section, but again, all the fish would disappear. But this would give us somewhere. This part here would be an option. Fill this as a greenhouse. This would be an option. This whole area here could be an option. Up here could be an option. This would be relatively safe. I use the term relative because nothing is ever really safe here. Or we could just build above this water. And what we could do is we could build like a landing area sort of here. That would allow us to walk in. So if we actually built like directly from there out, so I'm guessing that from there out is not going to be. I'm also thinking that unfortunately we're going to end up needing. Then again, we could take away. We could actually build. We could do something interesting. We could actually build multi-story. So we could build and keep the water underneath, but then build above it. So maybe we could do that. It's going to require a lot of finagling. We could probably breed little sea things underneath. I think that might be the idea. That might be an idea we're going for here. Carrying anything else. So if we were to come out. Take that as an example. Came out straight. You do two foundations that way. This is two, so it'd be like 4 foundations. It'd be like 1, 2, maybe 6 foundations out either side. This side would remain stairs. And then this would take us out that way. And then we'd do floors once we got to the edge. Alright, let's what was I gonna build? I was gonna build something that required a lot of it required a hell of a lot of must have been a sap. Turning the tool tips off for some reason. It's a Megatherium sample, isn't it? Yeah, that one. It required 3,000 metal cementing paste. Yeah, this is the one that required a hell of a lot of cementing paste. And a lot of metal ingots, 3,000 metal ingots. And the question being is it worth making the saddle now, or making the floors and things first? Is my cursor. I think that for a second. I want to see something. I need to science again. I'm going to go and pick up mode. Okay, so this is going to require. Yeah, I'm going to need to put in stone ones underneath here, which are, for some reason, not going to fit where I want them to go. So I don't want that to be like that. So I don't want that to be one low, one too low. Put that there like this. This. Put that there like that. And then pick you up. So in theory I could get away with doing 4, 6 stone. So I want 5 more stone. Because that would give me a way of sciencing this without needing to do any less weight in my inventory. Or I can do that, and then I can do this. We can do this on top. Stop doing that. That would actually. So by rights, theory, if I take this, I need 4. Yeah. I make 1 on it. And you can go here. You up. Can I do 2? And 15? No. 4. 4. And then two. Stop doing that. Stop having that out a bit. Okay. I don't think that's low enough. Oh, it will be because it's going to be another one up there. So I'm going to want 5 sci-fi floors. Structures, foundations. Neat enough. Let's see if we can get how we want it. Part of me is a little bit, excuse the fact that it's not perfectly straight. Out. Fine about an apple. But maybe we can address that by going that way and down. Maybe even use triangles down that side. So that should work like that. Long sides. Maybe. Right, to figure out. Structures. Give me enough 5 of those. Give me enough. Once you finish making, because otherwise you think you've got enough in you then. Let's see. Is that much? Give me enough. Or 5 of these. I mean, I can always use these elsewhere anyway if it doesn't work out. Whatever. That's not going to work as well as I wished it to. I really need those two big. So how do you get this to work? I have one. I might have to do it just like that. I think if I use these as the walls, and then so I need what, another 1, 2, 1, 2 of those. 3 of those. I've already got 3. That's fine. At some point we're going to actually probably require some what I'm trying to say, supports underneath, as it's not that deep. We can see that. I need two more that way. Let's see. Just to even things out a little, and then I might need another one of those. Just for sizing purposes, just for symmetry. I did go to this one. Another square there and another square that side. Triangle. Triangle square. Triangle square. Ceilings. I also need to think about the interior of this. If it's not symmetrical and not even, it's going to be very odd. That will work like that. And then another triangle here, and a square. No, it's not all the triangles. Yeah, it would all be triangles, and then we need to move this one, so we need another square and another triangle on this side. This leads down, would lead down and under here, and that would be more than enough room to be able to still go underwater for things. Okay, I think that's definitely giving us something to work towards. And a lot more of this I can do off crap. Right, I need two things I need to do. I need to take, no. I need to take you out, because I need to take you out. Actually, you can go back in there. You in there. And I need to figure out what I need. So it's sort of alphabetically. Mastercraft Ravager, there we go. Fungal wood, fibre. Right. So we'll take you to here. I don't think I have anywhere near enough fungal wood, but that would not be an issue. What we need to do is we need to put you in here, you in here, and then I need you. Okay. I take the mammoth. That's a good idea. We can try. Do I have all the info? Okay. That would be an idea. So, Gladys. Fly to where I know there's a big pile of fungal wood that is not underwater, that doesn't require me to submerge the mammoth. Otherwise it's me hitting it with a hammer and an axe underneath. That's not the best idea, but I knew that where is it? Is it this side or is it this side? Where's this side? I mean, it was this side. Because this is too close to the snow, and I don't think it's here. No. I think it is further around. Is that a green drop or a yellow drop? Sometimes it's very hard to tell. It will just be stupid. I thought it was here. Maybe totally wrong. Maybe it's actually, it is further. I know there is a spot where it is just sticking up. Here it is. Yes, alright. Let's dismode us. Should take you out. Take you out. Nope. Got that together. Nope. Yeah, she works. You. Should, and hopefully don't piss off the sharks. Good. Now it means that I can come in here, get you, get from the mammoth. Fungal wood and give it to the Argentavis. There's only 923 and we needed a lot more. Yes, you get rare mushrooms are always a good thing, and I'll actually put a bit into your attack and a lot more into your weight. I don't think I really need all that thatch. That should be the right one. If I just go away from you, that'd be more. What do you have? 5 points. I'm just going to whale it and stamina for now. Yeah. most of it into stamina, one into weight. And some more over here. This is the spot on this side is what I was actually thinking. As opposed to that one there, but that's always good to find extras. I think. Yeah, this is the exact spot I was thinking. I know there's something. Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know. Charred wood, but I don't think charred wood is just charred at all. Let's try to actually hit the right buttons, not to get the right amount of fumble wood. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, 306. Don't want to do that. Mammoth, Uncle Wood, Argentine transfer. I've still got to find more, but it's definitely more than I would have got hitting it with a hammer or an axe. So. Best would have been a beaver. But I don't know anymore now that he's not underwater. The yellow drop up there, so I might go and have a look at that. It's not nearly enough. So that's a nice little spot there. A little water or oil well. It's a nice little. Obviously, a little bit of an island there. I'm just clearing the carno off first, but not much in the way of metal really. Completely nearby, there is a honey stack there though. Just see. Oh, Megatherium saddle BP, another one. Fortunately, not that useful. No, not 73, but completionist in me is like, just another BP. Plenty of honey, smackable honey rocks, which is nice, but not a lot of metal. A lot of stone, or a bit of stone. Not even down here in this sort of like quarry aspect. Red drop though. Red drop. That's definitely worth looking at. But I don't know. Or is it into the wall? No, there's something down here. I'm going to sit on the rock above it because I don't trust things not to just fly out of the area. You know, there it is. Again, nice flat area. Build a really nice big base, but nothing that gives me what's it. And we're getting. I mean, you'd have to fly over there to get more cementing paste. Unless there were beaver dams. Jesus, fjord hawks. And if there were beaver dams in there, that would be a different story. Because that would give us a lot of. There's a Rex down there worrying 2 Brontos. Maybe the Brontos will kill it. Maybe they won't. How much are we actually sitting on at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 29. And I think I needed 2,000 fungal wood. Oh, the Rex just died, and you're gonna die right where I want to be. You're gonna have a fight right where I want to be. You gotta love ARK sometimes. Ugh. Like, you have to wonder how distracted are you? Am I being ridiculously stupid? Probably, because I now can't move. Okay, so we'll have to wait for that to respawn before we can take on the task of making that. Yeah, it's raining, I can't see anything. Well, I'm heading to the right spot. I think I am. Just somewhat in the right direction. I'm glad she's got a fair bit of stamina since putting anything in movement speed for this one. It's certainly an issue. Third gone. We're already halfway there, so that is not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not good at it. Glad those wyverns have moved on. There's definitely a worrying thing for flying over this way. I mean, at the very least, we've got a landing pad on the outside of the base now, which is something better than just trying to fly in and aim glide and hit the roof. But we definitely, once I get a sort of a semblance of how the floor is going to work, should be easier to figure out how I'm going to lay out the farming plots, because we're going to need at least one for every vegetable. Then we're going to want ones for narca berries, because it's easier and you get a lot more narca berries if you're just planting narca berry plants. The rest of the berries, in some respects, I'm not that worried about, because I can just come out and farm in the preceding areas. The areas around the front of the place, so it's not that much. You just don't get that many narca berries. There's a bunch of raptors guarding that battleground, which is never a good sign. How are you doing? Well, that is not a bad chunk of stamina, considering I'm going full whack. I don't take my finger off the thing yet, so I thought it was a lot bigger than that. Obviously it wasn't. Take you in. apparently in the ceiling, which I can't even get in my RG anymore. Okay, so I'm apparently stuck in the light fitting. Oh, great, something to note. Changes need to be addressed. I want to pull all of the fungal wood that we have, which is not a lot. Oh, we're not that far. If we only need another 100, 200. We only need another 200. So I think one more run for fungal wood and we should have everything we need for that. I think that we'll be good on that. What I should do is I want to get rid of this stuff, so we've got this. This, I know it doesn't all belong in here, but at least I'll know where it is. Oh, I like it. Okay. You go now. Alright, we're gonna need the mammoth and the RG again later, but right now it's I won't wait for everything to respawn. So I don't know where there is any more without going underwater. Well, I don't think taking the mammoth underwater is a good idea. Personally. So go upstairs to bookcase. We have a saddle and another saddle, and we have some armor. And shotgun. Who wants a shotgun? 252 damage. Oh, this is the blueprint again. For benches. Okay, I think that is everything. Oh, that's some fiber. Let's throw in this bench. Ready, full saddle. So that's just another 1200 should do. Oh, I had the bat on me. I'm gonna put the bat out and put that red, so that would have been easier. So yeah, I will probably do more of this off stream and get it kind of. See if I can bring that back in now. Bring it to here. Triangle there. The triangle isn't going to bridge this because they're not equilateral. Isosceles, they are equilateral triangles, which is a pain in the arse. I wish they had given us an unequal triangle that you could use to make half a square, or to fill in the gaps between the squares. What I would do as a dev, I would give you two different triangles. One that you can use to bridge between two squares, and one you can use to create bays. That's what I would do. Oh, I also have to pull those windows out. No, no big deal. So yeah, we have to wait for that now to respawn. We could go and check out the cave again. Remember this. Could go and check out the Gold Mountain cave and see if there is anything in there. I'm always permanently being a loot goblin looking for loot chests. Well, you're a funny colour. If I wanted more raptors, I would definitely go for you. And the one that's up by this cave, I would go for too. Because it's a cool colour too, if it's still there. But again, it's like once I've got... It's like you get a tame, and then after you surpass it with another one, it's like, oh, I don't want any more of those, even if they're actually cool. They don't serve their purpose anymore. And it's a shame in that retrospect. It's like, I don't want to get another PT because I have bats, snow owls, and the Maywing, so why would I get another Pteranodon? Always with the ghillie mask. I need a ghillie chest piece. Have you not been listening to my prayers? I need a ghillie chest piece, please. But yeah, there's an Alpha Raptor down there we can take on. I would like to try doing that with a Ravager, just to get them more levels. And I'm close to leveling. I think I have to take off all my clothes. Otherwise I'm going to burn, and I'm going to burn anyway, but it will burn faster. I did clear out in here, I think. I can't see that anything has respawned yet. Nope. Which is kind of worrying. It's worrying that I've not yet found a single loot crate in here. The only place I found one is in the Amethyst Cave and in the Bear Cave. It's not getting weird. I know that it's partially due to the fact that I'm so used to playing on servers where time progresses, where you don't... Oh, there's that raptor. Yeah, 55. It's a really cute colour. I should definitely grab that one. I mean, it's only 55, but I should grab it when I've got troops on there. Just for the hell of it. Back all my clothes. So yeah, short of going underwater for fungal wood, I did look, or did have a look. You're going to be nothing worth anything. Yep, same again. Actual saddle in there this time, and a medium crop pot blueprint. I did look for underwater crates, but I couldn't find any, and without an oxygen tank. And it gets real dark down to the bottom, so I would find it really difficult to see. But without an oxygen tank, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, I could go and tame a... What are they called? Diplocalus. I could go and tame a Diplocalus. That would definitely give me oxygen. Can't remember what you have to feed those. Probably fish meat. Everything's fish meat. There's a cool green trike down there. The drops are getting few and far between lately, which I don't like. If I had better Well, if I had better gear for ice, I could go to Jotunheim. I was feeling really stupid and brave. I could go to the swamp or the. Oh, that one just disappeared. I was going to go to the yellow one over the back. I could go to the spot in. I can't think of what it's called. The fungal area, really. But again, the only reason I'd want to go in there is to grab a live an egg, and I am stupid, but I am suicidal. But I don't think that is going to go well. Actually, metal out here. There's metal out there too. So I don't really know what else to do at the moment. Because I'm kind of at that impasse where it's like everything I need to do requires me to sit here and just breathe. And then I can go and fight a boss. But even then, it's like, still not really ready for that. So, it's a dichotomy of what can I do? Doesn't really belong in there, but more Maywing saddles. I've got more Maywing saddles and I know what to do with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Maywing ranging from Journeyman to Ascendant. Mastercraft Gilly. Helmet that is only just as good as that one. It's the same. A slightly better hypothermic insulation, but the armor is the same. And the hyperthermic is actually better by a lot. So even if the armor is good, doesn't necessarily mean that it's as the actual quality is as good. I think. Yeah. So what did I say? I needed 200. I only needed 2. I'm so used to going out that door. Now I've made it so that I want to go out a different door. It makes it difficult. I only need 200. Let's go and see if I can grab 200. I mean, let's go and see where the stuff is respawned. If not, I'll jump in the water. Let's see if I can find some. What's the first bit? No, I lost. Really lost. It's because the rock is only just loaded in. Yeah, it's not respawned yet. Let's just Let's just take a peek. Let's see if there's a load over there. Problem comes where it's like, yeah, there's a load over there, but there is also a bunch of megalodons. There's some that way. I wonder, actually, because you don't have an oxygen stat, do you? Something tells me you do not have an oxygen stat. Let's take a look at your stats here. No, you have no oxygen stat. So if I stick some in various places, we'll take you up to 110 on that one, and just wait again. Let's see whether or not, because I know you can get stuff. If you don't have an oxygen stat, I have a decent oxygen stat. Will you bite this? And get forward? Apparently not. Oh, you actually do, but you don't actually pick up any. Okay, quick. Okay, is that all I'm getting? Oh, jellyfish are after me. Megalodons are after me. Everybody's after me. Oh, I still actually, what I should do is, because that's going to weigh a lot. No, you don't get any weight reduction from it. 62, that's not a lot. I wasted a lot by biting one of the big fronds. Kind of hoping there'd be some more in close proximity. That's the closest. To which I can actually move more sharks into the water. Does this give me fun food? No. Flint and stone. Okay. Nobody's alerted to my presence yet. Still have a good amount of oxygen. I don't know if I can actually hit it. Drown if I'm not careful. Throw that out. Throw that out. I'm still gonna drown. I think we may be good. That may have worked. I think I only needed 200 and I got about 260. That's at least something. Hopefully we have enough to make the saddle for the Ravager, and then we can take the Ravager out for a little while. And because I want to get him to a point where we can go in the cave with him. Because I think that would give us a lot better, a lot faster kite. And the problem is we're going to probably max him out pretty quickly. Not be able to get back out. maybe. Okay, so we do this. To 375. Actually did it right where I was not trapped. Cool. Yeah, so if we can take him in the bear cave, we'll get a lot more fighting out of there. I think than just waddling over here. It's just going to be a nightmare. Nice. 85 is the blueprint, and we get 90. I'll take it. Take it 90. Nice upgrade in crafting skill. So that's there. I think he's got dad's color on the nipples. Yeah. That's gonna be really dodgy. I need to quickly do something. Because I need to learn how to spell something. And that will do. To here. Cursor back. Okay, where is the options? I'll be carrying something. Nope. There we go. Points if you get the reference. There we go, 9 points. So we have definitely we need to crank up his melee. More into melee. Why have I got extra tool step on? And we get into darkness. This way. Yeah, I wish he'd have come out with the blue colour. That probably would have been nicer than this tan colour, but we'll take, I mean, since they were twins, we take what we can get. That I had a breeding one, and one that I could, it took the decision away as to what to do with them. Whether to keep one for breeding or whether to use them. And I guess this took that decision away. And meant that I got one of each. Which definitely is not a bad thing. Running out in the dark, that's definitely a bad thing. bunch of raptors. Warrior and Equus. Definitely could do with a experience boost thing. Before taking him anywhere really, really dangerous. More raptors. Give me something big like a rex. Ow. Oh no, would probably be good to the Carnos would actually work out quite nicely. Some XP. Yeah, I'm sorry, Fjord Hooks, you're not getting anything. He eats everything. You wait. Ah, man, on me. I do wish that tamed they kept their view. I don't know why it doesn't, since the Dinoxus do, and the Thylas do too. So I don't really know why. Not really of any significance to me. This must be wrapped to town. Seriously, really, Trudon? You're all out of luck, you don't get nothing. I just feel like every time I see a cave, there should be something else. Not a cave. A waterfall. I'm thinking there ought to be a cave in there. Ooh, that was close. That was a bit close. He's running around here in the dark. Baryonyx. There's a camera somewhere. Let's see. A bunch of Trudons worrying a Peonia. Oops, just for days. Raptors playing with parcels again. Kind of a bit disappointing that there's nothing bigger down here to play with. But we take what we can get. Definitely don't really want to play with the Androsaurus at the moment. For no other reason that they're just so tanky and annoying. Great for underwater. I took mine. I used to take them down to the deep trench. Because again, they don't have an oxygen stat, if I remember rightly. Or when you have their saddle, you don't have an oxygen stat. That's probably a good reason to get one. maybe. I don't think I can have the savvy yet. So that definitely would make having one of those worth it. They're just a pain in the butt. They are a massive stealth team again. Yeah, that never goes well. And that's again another reason why I need good ghillie armor. And these passive teams can actually be worth it. See a red XP marker over here. I don't know where it is. I love that the bugs just keep jumping on you and then just dying. Oh, it's above the water somewhere. I'm still not entirely sure where. Not entirely sure where I am in relation to stuff. If I can find it, it's probably a good thing to grab and go and do some innate slaughtering of various things. Oh, I like nervous. Get an XP bonus. Red was around. I did see some fights going on here. It's not clever. Well, I've gone up a level, so that's good. It's gone up 19 levels, so we're definitely going to bang in a whole batch of them into various places. Keep going into crafting skill for now. 87. I need 2 more. Should probably save all my points until I get to 89. Make sure that I can buy what I need to buy with regards to the incubator. No, you can bugger off, Angus. I'm not playing with you. I'm only really interested in things that are an actual threat. I'm not really interested in ones that are not. Aggressive by nature. Not unless I have to. It's only 130, no buttons. compare that to like what I'm getting out of other ones. What are you? Oh, strip. Seems very disjointed. I can light a torch away as we are coming into daylight. More kite is never a bad thing. How many points have we got now? Another 5. Add them all into attack. More raptors. A raptor baby. One do 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 do. Oh, I know. Good actually. Great idea. Alpha is down by the water. At 145 Alpha Carno. Movement speed just because I can. That because I know it's not that far from here. More raptors and an alpha raptor. Yay! And what's soon to be a dead stick. I think it was an alpha. I guess it fell over. Or the stick killed him. That was a 145 alien. Maybe it was a boss thing. Couple of... No, there it is. Do I want to take on two raptors, an aloe, and a carno? And the alpha, and it's an alpha raptor. That's the other thing. I mean, I'll do it. I'll have a go. I mean, I've still got 252 seconds left on this, but let's just get him up health-wise a little higher. Alright. That's the Carno did. The ally did. Don't get behind me. No, don't get behind me, I said. Yeah, I'm hitting for 219 now, so that's good better. After you only went for 3 Hoping that the saddle is at least doing more damage mitigation. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? I got jumps too. I can jump. I got jumps for days. Okay, that's a raptor. How many points? Another 8 points. That's good. So we can take this up to take it up to 7. I've got 2 more points in health. And I kind of want to put 2 points in weight, just in case I need to bring heavy stuff back with me. Also, he doesn't get weighed down so quick. Really, he's got a lot of meat and derivatives in Yeah, that was not too bad. That 60 there. That I'm interested in you. I mean, I shouldn't really have been interested in that other one that I had, but it was just a nice colour. So if I'm going to get better ones, I will try to breed the colour in. I think there is the Alcana somewhere. Is it around this part? I can't remember if it's this part in the water or another part. I think it might be over there by the waterfall. There's a Thyler over there. What level are you? A 90 Thyler. Be interesting to know. There's the Alcana. Not sure how we'll fare against him. We may have to run again, because Swan's sister did not fare quite so well. But then again, I didn't have a good saddle on. I didn't have... She doesn't have some saddle. Let's keep 2 stacks out and then drop the rest. Giving back 2 stacks and then drop all primitive crap. Yeah, we saw you coming a mile off. You all want to have a go, do you? Come on. Big kitty. It's a big kitty fuzz pile. You two want to have a go? Oh, you do it, right? Okay, I want to... Before we start this, I want to force feed you whole heap and get you up to at least 9k health. Because I'm guessing, if I remember rightly, that has double the amount of health. I wonder, actually, can I split from doing? Yeah, I can actually. Split stack. 10. I give you... No, not soul balls. These. Can I... No, I can't force feed you these. Oh, that sucks. You can't give them to Thames. Well, that's crap. I've definitely got enough hide to replace what we used on his saddle. So that is a good thing, I think. The reason I want to kind of get its health up is I want to know how much health he actually, how much damage he really does. And it's hard to see when you're already damaged. So I just think it's better if I make him full health. And at least I have a good indication. Maybe kind of, sort of. But my XP's gone. The XP boost has gone, but I'm nearly leveled again, according to this. Find another one before we took him on, it would be even better, but... I'll take what I can get. Just a shame I can't, like, give it healing med brews and things. God, you need gone through all of those stacks that he got off those Smilodons. Smilodon, whatever the hell they are. Yeah, I've gone through the entire stacks. Really? An RG? You won't have a go? I'm only hitting 1.40. I can feel it coming in me. Oh, at least no, at least make this even harder. There on the floor. What shall did that knock off in the battle? A couple of hundred. He's still regaining health at a decent rate. 54. Come on, hurry up. It's nearly close enough. Come on then. 228 hit, 26. Judging by what I remember, the system is nowhere near this. A lot more damage. By the point Lee was at half or a quarter, I was at like over half health. Definitely an improvement and generally his health is a lot better. But we're not really slaughtering him. Then again, it's the one really alpha, so 43 tanky as all hell. Bloody or he's bloody or not who's bloody. It's just a weird graphical glitch and stuff. I mean, I'm not even like third health then yet. Bloody in here, I think. We've got this, I just hate the bird. I want to do. Wait. What, now you're peeing off the PT? You don't want to play with me anymore, you want to pick the PT instead? blood splat. I don't know. Put it in the water. Nice. Now we're blackballed again. Meat. Don't need any of this crap. Why do I have? Sit. Okay, I can do that. Let's go to here. So yeah, that's everything gone, and I have another skill point that we can put in. So I'm now 88, so that's one step closer to 89. And as soon as 89 kicks in, we are golden. So we are definitely getting to that today. I am not going before we do that. We can hatch some eggs, and then I can do some live hatching. You're gonna need 3 more points, and well, that's a lot. That's 6k health. Really? Again? Another 55 RG? What the hell's going on? Now I'm hitting for 200 again. I kinda wish I could jump on it. I need to do bleed damage because then could do even more cool moves like jumping up and hitting people. That would be good. Okay, so let's go rid of that alpha. We should probably head home and empty out all of the junk that we've accumulated. Like, 55. I did see a really cool pterodon before that was really cool colors, but at a high level. But again, like I said, I don't want another pterodon anymore. I have no use for a pterodon. I have the bats now. If I want, I will breed more bats. I have bats in my belfry. Bela Lugosi's dead. This is probably not the best route to take, because wasn't there a lime green Giganotosaurus? I'm going to say it properly, because if I don't, I'm probably going to get flagged for saying racial things. So, we are going to avoid him like the plague, because you saw how long it took to take the Carno down. Yeah, he's going to be even worse. I need something very big and tanky for that, even though he's only level 20. It's just, if he didn't have such diabolically bad stats, I would be tempted to, like, put a few trank dots. Whoa, when I was looking for Ovis, I couldn't find them, and look at all these Ovis. Look at all these Ovis. All that raw meat, but I need to, like I said, I need to get a farm going. Because I need to create, the hell is that? It seems rather fucking huge. There's part of me that wants to go down there and find out, and there's part of me that's like, no, you're gonna get stuck if you try that. I need a farm because I need to start making kibble. For any more taming after this, kibble is the way to go, and I need to sort out all of my eggs and get rid of all of the basic stuff and just make a lot of Well, I could just make all the kibble, I guess, couldn't I? Just make lots of different kibble. It's just a lot easier if I only make the good kibble, and then the good kibble can, like, work on everybody. It's a hell of a waste, but when you have a Maywing making eggs, if I go and get another Maywing, that's another one I could just, another licorice style Bronto, 130 Bronto with 22 across the board. You'd be a good berry gatherer. Another Alpha Raptor. Do you want to have a go? Joker? Purple and green. It's a shame you're an Alpha Raptor. You're in a heartbeat. 1/3. Right. You're not even worth hitting. Hell, you're up. You're a bit bloody now. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Bye. Well, I definitely have enough hide to replace what I used on this one, sadly. So that is good. Take Stego there, I can take on, but I don't really. Oops. I'm going to do a Dodic. Don't really want to. At some point I have to come up here and what are you? Oh, you're stuck PT. And wipe out all the Deinonychus. Say Deinonychus, not Dinoxus. Deinonychus, and wipe out all their eggs if I ever want them to alter. I have 2 eggs, but I have no clue what they are, hence why I want to get to level 89 so that I can get the incubator and then we can hatch some eggs. Then I have 2 wyvern eggs to be hatched and 3 Deinonychus eggs. Deinonychus. I still like Dinoxus better than Deinonychus. Dinoxus sounds better. Oh, chitin. Always after chitin. No, you really think that they stand a chance? I don't think you do. And they still do that bleed effect even after tamed, whereas the Ravager doesn't, and I don't know why they didn't let the Ravager do it. No, I'm not interested in playing with you. You do not interest me. Mr. Spidey-Don. Whoa. Ow, that could have been disastrous if I was not on a Ravager. The beauty of these things is they can jump and we don't take fall damage. Not quite so much that far though. I think that was a little far. Metal has kind of respawned here. Yeah, you can go and get some metal from here. It's not a huge amount, but it's something. I just ran into an Ichthyornis and didn't even realise. Which is not a bad thing for it not to discover that I'm here. Bum bum ba-da, bum bum ba-da, bum. That's pretty cool. Paleo 90 trike. Again, I have no use for a trike anymore. Early game, maybe. Mid game, maybe, but PvP, maybe, but not solo on a thing. I contain far more interesting and more strong tames. Check out Tech Rex. What level is 66? Execute Tech Rex 66. I'm gonna leave him there for a minute. I used to have Tech Rexes. I think I've had one of everything at some point in my ARK life. ARK life. Wee hops. Hops. Okay. yeah. You look a little bloody. That's because you're almost half. But all in all, you didn't do too badly. Still a lot of bloody prime meat. Completely useless. Unless I cook it. Which I might well do, actually. I might well just cook the prime. Then at least it will stack. Pull the raw prime meat from the Ravager. Yeah, unfortunately, before, I guess when I started this and I forgot to put on stack mod. I need to figure out which one. No, that's not there. Which one gives me all of the extra information? It's not that one. I want to turn this information off. I can't remember which one it is. I keep hitting O. It's definitely not that. Not that. One of those. One of those. One of those. Any of these. Nope. That. Yeah. No, just immediately grabs that each line. Nope. 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 Okay. We do it a different way. Yes, I am. And if I can sit here and extended info, hood info H, is that it? I was pressing H. H didn't give me anything. No. Nope, that's that. No. I don't think it's that. No, forward view, that's forward view. Not that. Okay. Try again. Options. I don't think it's anything in here. Subtitles new. Maybe it's in this one. No, no. Fill out item names. No. Defaults alignment. I should probably turn that off because I'm fed up with that. Extend heavy, toggle extended hood. Is it that one? Nope. It's not that one. It's just tooltips. I haven't the faintest clue where I've turned that on. And it's annoying the crap out of me. I don't like having that on. I can't see what everything is. So I need to text over icons ARK. Little text messages in the items off. So that why even mention okay. Square. Okay. The engine has to fix it. Okay. Q. Oh, Q? Is it Q? Ah, it's Q. There we go. I needed that open anyway, because I needed this. So, from the Ravager, hide should go to the metal storage box that contains the name. Hide. 5,000 hide. That definitely makes up for everything that I've used. I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to do this and chitin. I'm going to send all of that directly to Chembench. What else do you have on here that needs to move? Seriously? Is this thing full? No. Okay, can we do more then? Would you? Okay. Move to industrial grow. Did I not do that before? Definitely should be making some food. I'm definitely going to need another fridge, aren't I? Yeah, we'll make another fridge. I think it would be a good idea. What else do you have? Keratin and element. Okay, so oil, electronics, and element all go to a disk. Oil. Element and electronics on the Ravager all go to metal storage box and disk. Transfer keratin. All goes to metal. I don't know why I'm kind of keeping hold of the keratin separately to everything else. And the metal goes to the furnace. What's that? What happens? Ravager scrap to the ARK smelter. Good. And everything else, I believe, that was in your thing is... No, the RG floors, definitely keep those. You go away. Go away. RG floors go away. Raptor floors. Alpha Carno those things that I can't remember the name of, the runestones. Go in there. So, nothing else. Food in there is absolutely useless to anything. One. No, that's not what I want this. Just jump here. You, into that one now. Yep, that's good. I need an S plus fridge. would be so kind. Take this out there and rename it to cooked food for now. Because they will keep our cooked food a lot better. Okay. Excuse me? Can I not? Why can I not access your inventory anymore? Okay, you are sort of through the wall a little. But not really. We'll do it the old-fashioned way then. Well, not the old-fashioned way, we'll actually do it the newfangled way. As opposed to the old-fashioned way, which is first inventory. Cooked. Refrigerator. Cooked. This is now. Doesn't matter if I can get hold of it or not. It will work one way or another. Everything in there is raw. Yeah, I'm guessing it's because it's halfway through the door. If I was to take the door out, I would probably be able to get it to work. So whenever I need cooked food, I have to pull it from here through this method, or pulling it to my inventory. Which I can kind of live with until I forget. So that's all of that done. Okay, there's definitely nothing in there worth looking to at the moment. Okay, we can go ahead and put you in here, out of the way. I still don't know what to do with you, because we need your melee on a female. I'm kind of tempted to do this again, but with the new one, as opposed to the original. I want to actually be on this side. Sure, it's easier to. That doesn't really make any difference, but for some bizarre reason, it seems more logical. Definitely over there. I don't know why. And then. It's going to take a few minutes for them to do their thing. We'll see how it goes. What are we doing in here? We don't have any stone in here at all, so that is disturbing for now. I'll make more cementing paste. I need to make a lot of it for the Megatherium saddle. And really for building, because I need to finish the back end roof of this at the very least to cover it up. Stop things getting in. And then I need to finish out here. So I need 2 windows there, a wall and a window here, maybe. And wall with the window, wall with the window, wall with the window. Actually, no, because we need to expand another 2 triangles and 3 triangles and 1 square. And then we need a triangle, and then we need all triangles across the top to bring it in again, and then we can go start again up here. Try and get it to go more sort of straight out. And then I can think about where I'm going to put the blocks. I don't think they fit on top of there, did they? If memory serves me right, I couldn't put it on top of one of the sci-fi floors. Could I? Let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to clip to these, so I would have to use a normal one, or we are going to put. So I guess once I get where they're going, I can use regular floors and just on top of that, and then you'll never notice. I don't think, really. Oh, is a Megalosaur. Megalosaur? What the hell? Magmasaur. Oh, that one hasn't come down yet. It's probably a big mistake. Lots of stuff's going to want to eat me. And now I've brought lots of stuff to where I didn't want it to be. Or even the thorny dragon was pissed off. That's not a good thing. Should I even look at it to see whether it's worth it? Oh, it's worth it. Oh, it's worth it. Oh god, it's worth it. Just for the RG saddle. Oh god, there's a Velonosaur there too. Oh. That is going to rip me apart. It's going to rip me a new one. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to run and gun it. Hold on to your wage packets. We're going in. Oh god, that hurt. That really hurt. Everything hurts, everything hurts, everything hurts, everything hurts. No, Scorpion, no. No. Piss off a minute. Piss off a minute. Just want that. Give me that, then you can rip me apart. I don't care. Kill me. There we go. Just weird. I mean, you want... Why do I even want an actual ascendant RG saddle? It doesn't fight anything. It's like, really? It doesn't fight anything, so... It doesn't give you anything any better than having a normal saddle. If it gave you extra weight capacity, now that would be interesting. If it increased your weight capacity, then I could see a use. But as it stands, an Ascendant RG saddle is not really all that useful. Alright, are you finished getting it on? Yes, you are. So you disappear. You take up too much room. You're a walking car. So you technically belong in here for now. In the vain hopes that we actually get a female with your stats. We have this, we have keyboards. No, you don't go there. You're going there. So yeah, I don't really see the necessity of having... It was just... You see it, it's like, it's an Ascendant Argy saddle, it's a pre-built Ascendant Argy saddle, I want it. I must have it. And then you get it, and you're like, why do I even want this now? You're correct. Shit, this cannot mean. I took this door. So now I can get at it. Actually, no I can't. Why technically can I get at this one then, but not this one? It's interesting. Let me see if I pull, cooked. Oh, can I pull one at a time? That one. I don't think I have any prime conversation. Done. Done. Alright, you are pick up. So why? No. Put you down. Okay. Pick you up. Put you here for a second. And then I pull all of the blood, which I can't do. That is clever. Done. So now I need to actually rename this. So now I need to do it this way. So you from refrigerator that's in contains the word blood to refrigerator whose name contains temp. Okay. So now, where did I put these two in relation to that? So they're halfway through that middle section. And I'm guessing that's the problem here. This is just slightly too... Why is the 33? Oh, there's honey in there too. Okay. I guess it was slightly too far back for it to work. So I'm guessing if I actually do it more like this. I can access the inventory, so I can go in there for now. Do this from here and transfer all of them. Turn around that one. Transfer all of these that way. Definitely have blood bags for days. I don't really need any more blood bags. That's for sure. Put that over there with that one. Okay, so there we can now rename this back to being blood bags for now. It's a difficult thing. We can pick you up, not waylaid by all those. You like this. And we can take the door, swing the door back around. Yes, we can now access the inventory. I guess it was just too far back, probably being interfered with by the rock that was behind it, whereas now at least it fits. I don't think it sticks through that wall. It's all good. And we can still get in and out. Rename refrigerator to be cooked food. So that makes it a little better. And you can't really tell that they are a little more forward than those. I think I can live with it. Oh, yoink. I heard the yoink. Since you have to wait to breed again. Push you away. Not looking, I'm 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 not looking. We got a male. Damn it. Did I need a male or female? I needed a male, didn't I? No, I needed a female. Oh well, I guess we have a megatherium that we can mess around with. For now. Because that's 48 in weight. 48 in health and 28 in melee. Lost 5 in food, so I'm actually not unhappy about that. What was Daddy's? They were actually very similar. Oh, because they're not. They are the original pair. Yeah, they're the original pair. So how? No, they're not the original pair. That's the original. Yeah, so I still need a female that comes with a melee stat. But for now, this is good enough for me to play with and take and tank into the bear cave, maybe. We'll see. He's so cute. Oh, he's all brown. He's all brown. He didn't get the yellow markings. Okay. Okay. I can respect that. Didn't get the yellow paws. Fair enough. That's going to take a while. So 188. So what were we playing with? 113 and 209. So split the difference in the middle. Yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Again, I can kind of live with that. And now he's going to sit there and raise. I think everywhere should still be well and truly stocked. She's a fridge, so she's brilliant. It's 80, 90 in there, so it's definitely not going to run out of food in there. We're good in that. I need to figure something to go in here. Some kind of system. I don't know what to put in there yet. We should be good on power. Unfortunately, I can't see because it won't let me because of stupid collisions. But all in all, I think we have done pretty well. Other than that, I don't really know what else to show you anymore until we're getting up to boss fight mode. I mean, really, this is going to be it. So I might well leave off with streams for ARK for a little while, and then just play this in my own time and see what I can come up with in the meantime, and then come back to it once we're ready for boss fights. Because I really think that, in fairness, just me scooting around the map and beating things up and raising and taming is not all that interesting for everybody, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments, please, below, if you're watching this on YouTube later, because I guess it's not worth you leaving one in the Twitch chat right now, because this is the end of the stream. But if you want to see more of it, then please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, all of the stuff that everybody does. Everybody begs you for at the end of every video. And I will see you in the next one, and I wish you all the best of evenings, and I'll catch you all later.